What's going on, everybody? How are you guys all doing? Today's video, I wanted to go talk about some Jedi Knight Luke. I want to talk about Luke a little bit more for a couple of reasons. The first reason and the title of the video is going to be just about how he is on defense and kind of how he functions. And I do feel like his leadership is very overlooked. It's very I guess what I'm trying to say is people, when they see it and they read it, are like, oh, it's probably not the best. Just because other Jedi in the faction, it's kind of hard to utilize that. But I want to show a really great team and an awesome team from my awesome friend, and I love this dude a lot, Clash. You guys know Clash. You guys know Clash a lot. He does a lot of theory crafting, a lot of fun team ideas, and this is one of his team ideas he had created in the first place. I think it was a few weeks ago. So this is with Luke lead with some of the clones, but that's the first part. The other part I want to go, and why I'm making this video, is because Luke will be coming out here shortly from a recent data mine. They had it kind of set to come out, I guess, in a little bit in the recent times. So a couple reasons why I'm making this video. So first things first, Luke's kit. Why is it so good? Well, first off, he gets his leadership, and his leadership is pretty dang spectacular. So everybody that is Jedi, that is not Old Republic, will be getting Heroes Arise, and what that means is that whenever you use this ability, you dispel all debuffs on all allies, and you call all Jedi allies to assist, dealing a little bit less damage, but then you get some more health protection and all these other things, especially Jedi's Will, rather, which gives you some more offense and speed and a lot of other great stuff to buff up your Jedi, right? And also, whenever somebody uses this, he gets 100% TM, which is definitely really good, but that's not going to be as useful here while we're using the clones. But that's one huge thing. Other parts to his kit is unique. He gets some ramping speed while he is getting critically hit or he attacks out of turn, and that just makes him go a lot more quick in regards to the enemies as the speed gets lowered whenever he takes his first turn. So lots of cool things here. Pretty much the biggest things here in this whole team idea and this theory crafting from Clash is that you get his first turn, you can stun somebody, you can use Heroes Arise or whatever it may be, and then they immediately have their speed lowered to his speed. And then with the clones being there, Shock T gains a lot more TM from just her getting hit and other clones getting hit as well, and making it really hard to get around the 5s combo with having to worry about his sacrifice, as well as Rex's Annihilate, as well as Luke's huge stun, as well as 2 different cleanses on the team. So there's a lot of great stuff here, and I just want to put out there really quickly that Luke is an amazing leadership on defense and even on offense. I remember not too long ago in my GAC for 3v3, I fought a Luke team with Hermit Yoda and Grandmaster Yoda, and I lost with my gas team, and I had to clean up with my CLS. And that fact alone, making it, for me rather, losing to that team with my gas, kind of goes to show how strong of a leadership this guy really is. So I would not overlook this guy's leadership, and I would definitely get his whole kit maxed out. He does some ridiculous damage. He has a lot of control with his stun, and making it even easier for you to kind of land some big hits and make it even harder for them to do much of anything. So lots of cool things here. Let's go into some of the videos here today from Clash. So thank you, Clash. You're pretty awesome, man. I mean, I'm just looking at this for like the second, third time, and this is just so cool. This whole team is ridiculous. So yeah, here we go. So this first team, this is the team right here. You can see this team on screen. It is with Luke lead with Rex, Echo, 5s, and of course Shock T. And with Shock T being here, she is a non-Old Republic Jedi, so she's a normal Jedi, right? Which makes it, whenever she does go first, which she does have some of the highest speeds for Jedi in the game, she can give out that Heroes Arise to Luke. He can stun everybody, and then the train keeps on going and going. You pretty much get I think they got like 11 different turns before the enemies even got a turn, and that's pretty ridiculous in my opinion. So this is a Grievous team, right? They're going up against this Luke team, and there's really not much, going for this team. They're doing some splash damage with the Grievous's AoE, but after that, they're kind of stuck behind all these different people. Majorly is just the 5s, sacrifice, that went off. So 5s died, and he gave out the other juicy stats to all the other clones, being Rex and Echo. And then you also have Shock T, and then you have to worry about Luke, and Luke's hitting all the stacking extra critical damage, and also reducing the enemy's critical damage. I know, let me rephrase that. He's reducing the enemy's critical damage while he's getting more max protection. So as he's hitting all these people, he's getting a lot more max protection, making him even harder to kill. As on top of that, with that extra offense he's getting from Jedi as well as Shock T. And this one is a Padme team, and he's this person's going up against this same Jedi Luke team with the clones, and it's so hard to kill. This is really hard to kill. You got to keep in mind that the speed. You know, with this one in particular, with Padme, she can't gain or lose TM, so it's really just about the speed. And when you're talking about losing speed while Luke takes his first turn, this just makes the whole Padme team as a whole a lot less quick and makes them really hard to take many turns at all. So that's a very scary thing. Pretty much what's happening here. You have a fast shock T. She gives out that crazy T, or her first turn because she's so crazy fast to Luke. Luke stuns everybody, and then at that point in the battle, you have somebody with Rex who can cleanse and give out even more TM to the team. You have some more assists happening. You have shock T there doing more cleansing and some more assists, and it's just so crazy to see. In this one in particular, versus this team with using Padme, Courage will not be doing much good for you versus Luke because he gets all that stacking extra protection from him using his basic. So it's kind of hard to do much of anything versus him, and it can result in a timeout, or you can just lose straight up, and that's not what you want to see at all. That's very, very bad. So we're not going to show you all of these because I want to kind of really show this and share Clash's video, but this is probably like one of the last ones I'll show you. I'll probably show you one more after this one. So this is a full First Order team with Hux lead. Again, it's kind of the same thing. You know, I would not really... So... Now let's back up a little bit. So let's just try to think of ways to maybe counter this without having to pull something very, very strong, right? This one's actually going down pretty quickly. It's a whole minute battle and it's already done. So one thing I'm noticing here is it's kind of hard to say go use somebody with AoEs, because with AoEs you're going to be giving out that counter chance, or rather the retribution, to Shock T and whoever else gets hit with the clones being there. So you're going to have to now worry about retribution. And that's not good at all. You don't want that at all. You can maybe go about it using some other guys, but at the end of the day, you got to really have somebody who can just control them. But if like you're going up against this team and the Shock T outspeeds your whole team, and then this whole train happens with the stuns and the echoes are in, all that sort of stuff, you can't do much. And this is with that Vader team that we've been using to kill the GLs, and seeing that not work makes this whole thing just kind of scary and kind of intimidating. So I wouldn't really say for this like whole team, I wouldn't really set maybe this whole entire team, because you're going to be using your Shock T and also your Luke and your clones. What does that leave you with the Jedi and the other 501st? Well, you're still going to have gas, so maybe you can use gas somewhere else. If you wanted to, you can probably use gas with JKR, but then you wouldn't really have any good uses for Luke. But then if you're thinking about this with like a GAC format, you're going to be setting this extremely, extremely strong team. And not much can beat it. I mean, there is not much that can beat this. I think if we scroll up ahead, you can see maybe some teams. So this one right here is with the Darth Revan team with Wat Tambor. AoEs are not doing you justice here. You can see right there a huge hit on the Malik. Malik is just, you know, usually one to kind of be hard to kill, but with the vulnerable here, that red little debuff, you just get so many crits, and all these counters happening with the Retribution, with the Jedi's Will. So it's ridiculous. I mean, this is so hard to kill, guys. Again, AoEs are not going to do justice here because of the sacrifice happening, and even more so on the fact of giving that retribution out to everybody else. It is hard to kill, and you know, we're taking up against some strong teams. A full Padme team with even gas, a Darth Revan team, you know, so many different things. So with that all being said, I'm going to stop right there for some of the videos. There's so many more that he has in this video, but I just want to go and show you Luke on defense. He is legit. I'm not saying you have to use that exact team, but you can definitely toss him on defense and he's going to do you some wonders. One team I have planned is kind of like a makeshift Jedi team. And this is more along the lines of a GAC, and seeing, you know, my opponent probably doesn't have both GLs, because if he does have both GLs with a 5v5 coming here soon, I probably want to save my own Luke to kill a Kylo and then use that whole Rey counter with my Vader, right? But let's say they don't have double GLs, because not everybody's going to be fighting a double GL like I am. But maybe you have Luke, you only have one GL, and you're maybe fighting somebody who only has one GL as well, and you can counter their GL without your own GL. Well, now you have a huge advantage, in my opinion, because now you can set this cool Luke team. It can be with that one we just saw with the Rex team, or you can just set really any other team with a Jedi with Luke being in the leadership because of that reduction to speed, which is super huge. One I did find really hard to kill was in that 3v3 with that GMY. Grandmaster Yoda can take a lot more turns, feeding out even more Heroes of Rise. He's also very fast and quick, so just a lot more turns happening there. Additionally, with the Foresight, making them even harder to kill. I think you can definitely figure out some sort of team between all these Jedi and place him on defense, and he's going to do some wonders, just some crazy wonders. One I do think is really, really huge here is, like we just saw, is Shaak Ti. She has some crazy, crazy fast speed here with her unique here. Whenever her or another clone trooper ally takes damage, she gains more TM, and also they gain that retribution like we just saw in those videos previously. So you got that going. We got even more assists happening with some more cleansing and some more critical damage stacking for clones, and just some more things happening all around the table. I mean, this is crazy. I think Shaak Ti is definitely one you want to probably have with a Luke team if you were to set him on defense, because just how fast she is. I guess maybe even her or Grandmaster Yoda, because just how fast those two characters are, making sure that you get the Heroes Rise first off, getting that nice AoE stun, vulnerable happening, and then you can just kind of get the train rolling from there. Others I would say that are really nice here, I would, from what I've seen personally, you can toss in old Ben with some more mind tricks, some more TMR, some more control there. You can toss in an Ezra Bridger. He does some really nice damage as well. Barris is a very, very big one right now in the whole Luke team, with having the extra heals and some more TM from herself. And also I would really recommend, where is she? Ayla Secura. Ayla is very good as well. I don't have mine built up, but with all those crits happening, you get a lot more stuns as well. So a lot of people you can use here. I'm just kind of throwing out some of my own ideas here, but I wanted to really hit up on the point in today's video of just how important and how great of a leadership Luke is, especially on defense. And with that team we just saw from Clash in his video with the clones and Shaak Ti under a Luke lead, you're going to be pulling a lot of very, very strong teams. And you can even save, in some cases, some other strong teams for your offenses, and can set that team on defense, that Luke team, and that's going to do you some wonders, I feel like. And I think that is definitely something to look into. Once we do have that Luke event coming back here shortly, we can have some more people unlock Luke, some more testing coming around, some more 3 crafting, and just a lot more fun being had all over the place. He is so great on both sides of the fence, both on offense and defense. He is a monster, guys. He is so, so good. He is one of my favorite characters, if not, he is my favorite character in the game right now. And he's just doing some crazy things for me in my roster in GACs and TW. So I cannot say enough good things about Luke. Again, I want to give a big shout out to Clash for some of that footage. He is super good. If you guys want to check out Clash, go do it down below in the description. I will have his channel link there. If you guys have any other videos you guys would like me to do, though, just let me know down below in the comments. I could do another updated kind of version, a little bit more in-depth guide to unlocking Luke with the whole event. Kind of like the mins and the maxes for like what you want to shoot for unlocking him with all those different characters and the requirements for the event itself. So I can definitely do some of that, or just maybe any other videos you guys would like me to do as well. But with that all being said, if you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a like, share it around, and sub to the channel if you guys are new here. Lots of videos I want to do regarding this game. I like playing this game a lot. You guys know that. I like to help you guys out. I like to just show you some cool things. So definitely give me a sub if you guys are interested. Without anything else, let me see here. Oh, we got Discord, we got channel memberships, and we got Patreon. Go check them all out, all down below in the description with Clash's channel link. Go check them out, guys. And until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out and have a good one.